Welcome everyone. That would have took my breath away a year ago. I quit smoking, so now my lungs are better. Just after a year, they feel so much better. If it, This is gonna be crazy, I'm just gonna paint a landscape over this painting. I did this for a short, but I don't think this is gonna sell, so I'm gonna paint a landscape over it, which is kind of cool. It'll be fun. I'm not going to paint the way I usually paint, but it'll be fun. I'm using the traditional colors for landscape, the uh, the earth tones. So I got my sap green with black in it there for the trees, and two different tones of green for grass, yellow ochre, burnt umber, yellow, cobalt blue today, and I mixed my own dark gray for the mountains. So, and that's what I'm going to start off with, putting a mountain in here first. This is going to be cool, painting over this old painting. It's something you should, once you get good at doing landscapes and you don't have to lay things out, you could do this. So this will be kind of fun watching how it transpires into a landscape. But I bought some new brushes today. I don't even want to use them, but these are the ones I like, the filbert brushes. I'll use them tomorrow, but I am using a filbert brush. I'm going to start with the mountain, and I'm using my gray that I mixed up with a little cobalt blue in it, black, white, and a little bit of cobalt blue. Let's put some mountain peaks up here, and we'll watch this landscape transpire on this weird abstract painting. It should be pretty cool. I think you'll enjoy it. We'll just paint right over that. I don't think that painting would have sold, but we'll see. I've got some other ones I'm going to take down to the place where I sell my art, and I'm going to see if they sell. You know, I'll hang a few of them up there, but they're not for everybody. Those landscapes are kind of, this abstract is kind of weird. Alright, so there's my mountains. I think I'm going to maybe I'll put some water in here today. I'll put in, let me just put some blue down here. Just kind of anywhere. Maybe I'll make some kind of river out of it. There we go. So I don't know if you've ever painted over an old painting. You usually got to put, you know, some gesso over the top, but I'm just going to paint over it because I kind of know what I want here. I just want a sky, clouds, and some trees. I think I want to make these mountains a little bigger. A little taller, I think. Yeah. So I want to be able to work some snow on them. So I'm just going to make the peaks a little higher. It's Tuesday. Yesterday was actually April Fool's Day. I wonder if they have April Fool's Day like in other countries, or is that just an American thing? There we go. We'll make some bigger mountains there. I'm going to throw some green down here right now. Dark green. So I went to work today. Then I had to go do like a side job. And guess what? I'm off tomorrow. I don't have to get up early, so I get to stay up late tonight. Maybe I'll just maybe I'll do another painting. Whoops, I left a little bit of green on there. I might get some green in my sky here. All right. Well, you can see that I'm covering up the abstract painting. It's going to be funny, like when people drop in the live stream after like their 20 minutes, they're not going to see this painting underneath. They're going to think I was painting a normal painting. Well, what's cool about this, I'm getting some texture in there from the painting underneath. I'm getting some texture in there, which is kind of cool. I got a pretty good compliment today from somebody on some of the comments, so that was cool. This isn't how I usually paint, obviously. But I think once I get my underpaint on, then everything will look normal. Let me make sure everything's in focus here. Oh, I got this thing crooked. Yeah, it's already taken shape. Look at that. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. Look at that. I'll put some distant clouds in there right now. Kind of just swipe them in there. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I like that. I'm going to put yellow. I'm going to put yellow down here. Just because I want like yellow grass or something on the side of this river here. And I'll darken it up a little bit here and there. But I'm just trying to get my underpaint down. I'll put a little yellow ochre over here. And we'll finish, let me finish putting the river in here. All right, so there we go. We're going to have like a river coming down here through the scene. I'll put some light green down here for some grass. All right, there, I got the abstract painting covered now, so if someone drops in, they won't even know what was going on. There's my underpaint. It looks pretty good. The only thing, you can see a lot of the texture from the paint below in there. I think that'll look cool. Yeah, I really like that. Oh, I bought a new knife. Let me put some snow up here. I'm gonna use bright white right out of the tube, just to get it, make it pop, you know. Wow, look at that. All that texture in there is really helping the snow like take on a different look. You see that? It's hitting all the texture underneath, which is kind of cool. It's like a lot of people, like, they'll put down you know, that stuff you can buy to build up your canvas, like molding or something. That's kind of like the effect I'm getting underneath with all that, the old paint underneath there. Wow, this knife is really, really flimsy. I've been using one from Dick Blick's for the last 3 weeks, and this one I just bought from Michael's. It's an artist loft, but it really flexes quite easily. The Dick Blick knife was pretty stout. I think this is going to come out pretty cool with all this texture from the old painting on there. It kind of looks pretty cool on the mountain. It's adding a lot of different lines in there. I hope that's showing up in the camera. Yeah, look at those mountains. Wow. Man, all these lines you see is from the paint underneath the other painting, but it's really adding stuff to this painting, making it look pretty cool. Look at that. All right. It's going to be funny if someone like comes in late and then watches the beginning of this, of the painting that was underneath. Man, those mountains look, I like that. It looks pretty cool. I'm going to try and soften up some of the bottom mountain and see what happens. Let me try it. So if you watched yesterday, I did that live stream with, I did a landscape with fluorescent colors. Came out pretty good. So I'm going to soften up this mountain a little bit, just at the bottom. Get rid of the hard edges down there. Kind of blend in the lower part of the darker color. I'm leaving the white alone. Just blending in the bluish gray. I might blend all the gray. It kind of looks cool with a little blend on it. There we go. Wow. Yeah, I really like that. I like that. I'm going to fix up some of the snow now. Right here. Just brightening some of it up again where I blended it out. There we go. Wow. It's pretty cool. Add a little bit of darker color right underneath some of the white. Different mountains, but they look good. They look rugged. Rugged mountains. You like that, Joan? Dragon Masters, 525. You switched the oils. Wow. Yeah, I switched to acrylic, and I'm really getting, getting these down to make them look like oil paint. I don't know what problem you are having with the acrylic, but you can get these to look like oil. You just got to mix your colors. I mix something in every color. There's a little white in my yellow. There's black in my sap green here. There's a yellow in this sap green. Yellow ochre in this one. Blue and white, gray. You can get your acrylics to look cool, like oil colors. You just gotta mix them, that's all. I had somebody about 3 weeks ago. They commented like, "Wow, you mix a lot. That's a lot of work," but it's really not. I already mixed everything. Now, if I want a lighter green, I just put a little yellow in there off to the side here. I grab some green, put it here, and put some yellow in it. It really doesn't take any longer. I think once you get the hang of mixing your colors on the palette, and I mean, it's pretty fun, actually, is what I'm trying to say. It's not any more work or anything. That's the fun of it. All right, I'm gonna put some trees, I guess, along the back of these mountains here. I think this was the fan brush I'm using. I'm using a number 2 oil fan brush. Oh, good. Yeah, you're already mixing. That's good. Oil's cool too. The reason I sell a lot of my paintings like at the farmers markets, every weekend. So these paintings dry like the same day you do them. If I wouldn't be able to sell this if it was oil. Like if I was going to sell Saturday, I wouldn't be able to sell it if this was oil because it wouldn't dry in time. It probably wouldn't even be dry for the next week. So oil takes a long time for them to dry. They really do. I'm going to put some trees along the back here. I think I want them to look far away. So I'm going to make just some small trees real quick. Just going to dot some color up there and kind of look at it. Just to see if that's going to work. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, so I'm going to put some trees over here, coming down here. Down to the river. This is going to be a big river. Because these are big trees back there, but I made them small so they look far away. I think I can make these a little better now. Just get something on the top of them so they look like maybe maple trees or something. There we go. We got some kind of opening here in the middle. This is coming out pretty good. If you're just joining in, this is a paint over. I painted over an old abstract piece is underneath. That's why you see all these little things in here. But right on. Thanks, Dragon Master. Oh yeah, oil. Yeah, oil's great. I got like the other thing about oil paint, man. I got tubes of oil paint that last for 10 years, man. You don't need much oil on your palette to do a big painting. I mean, it's like it really lasts a long time, man. The and it goes a long way, oil paint, but I had a when I started this channel, it was all about oil paint, but nobody was nobody was subscribing. They wanted to do acrylic, so when I switched to acrylic paint, is when I started getting all my subscribers. Okay, but I'll go back to oil here. Probably maybe I'll switch off. I'll do like an acrylic paint for a couple weeks and then do oil for a couple weeks and switch off. But you don't want to give up on the acrylic because I think you should keep doing both. That's what I suggest to you. Wow, I really like that sky so far. It's really looking good. It's almost looking like oil paint. It's really coming together. This is cobalt blue, and this is just titanium white right out of the tube. Man, look at those clouds. Wow. I got to get all this stuff covered up here that, where the old painting is showing through here. I'm going to put some clouds over that. Man, look at this is really looking pretty good for paint over. I kind of like the yellow here. This reminds me of Van Gogh a little bit. This this yellow green thing going on here. He used to like to do the yellow and I think the wheat fields and stuff. Yeah, it does look like a meadow here, yeah. I might have to put some Van Gogh trees in here. since I chose those colors he likes to use. Whoa. It's really looking good. I'm just looking at it for a second to see what I'm going to do next. That's another thing, Dragon Master, I improvise every landscape I do. I don't follow a picture or anything. It's really good practice. It's lots of fun doing it that way. I mean, even if you're out in nature and you're doing a something in nature and you want to add something else to it, I would do that. I'm gonna line my river next is what I'm gonna do, just with some color here, just to get the edge of the river established here. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba. All right, that's looking good. Looking good. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. I think I want to put some trees over the water today, over the river. I don't usually do that. It's just the way this one's turning out. I did that one yesterday, and it ended up being like a painting where I didn't have any foreground. It was everything was just far away, like you were up on a far distant hill looking at stuff that was really far away. Because I couldn't put a foreground in it. It would have ruined it. It's almost like how this is turning out, but I think I could I'll sneak in a large tree here later across the river, maybe. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, I'll put the reflection in here once if I, I'm waiting to see if I'm going to put some more trees in here. Uh, I think what I'm going to do, I'll put some kind of pathway in here. Do 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 do. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Now I can put. I should be able to put. These can be big here. Let's see if I can put a. I'll try and put a Van Gogh tree in here. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. The only problem is now I can't put. I like to put trees going off over the mountains as well, you know. But I just made my foreground a little far away. But I like that tree because that reminds me of Van Gogh right here. These colors. Hey, I got a thumbs up already. I got one like. Yeah, I just gave myself a like. Let me fix this tree up a bit here. Kind of looks sketchy. I think I'm gonna do a small one here next to that big one. All right, I like those trees. I'm gonna keep making them. The Van Gogh trees. cool. It doesn't look as good over the blue than over the yellow, see? But at least I got two of them, so you get a different contrast between them there. I think it looks okay over. It's because I got a little white in there. This one doesn't look right. Looks more like a Christmas tree. Let me put another one here. I like these trees. All right, yeah, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. It's hard to get subscribers anymore. You get a lot of people watch and you forget to subscribe. I do the same thing. I watch a lot of people's videos, and if they don't remind me, I won't subscribe. But thanks, man. All right, we'll see you next time. All right, this is looking pretty good. I got a new subscriber, Dragon Master 525. That's cool. So I'm going to do the water now. I'm going to put some white here. I guess I got to put a reflection in here first. What I do, see where the tree is? Just put some color down in here like this, in line with your tree, okay? This is how I do it. And then just make a triangle. Just put the color in there like the tree, like a triangle. And then add this bush here on the side. Just make a round thing in the water for that bush. And then a little grass over here. And take your brush, and you can pull down first, and then take your brush across lightly like this. And there's the reflection. And put a little bit of white on your knife, and right at the where the land meets the water, just put a little line there. Titanium white. Okay, then you get a reflection in the water. You could put a few lines over the reflection, just like that. Really cool reflection. Now what I want to do is I want to put a water line back here, really small if I can, because I want it to look, I want that to look far away. That looks pretty good. I can't believe the painting that was underneath this. I think I had one person stay in the whole time. You're probably the only person to see what I painted over. You'll have to go back to the beginning and watch the paint over. I painted over an abstract painting. These are just water lines. Just to show that the water is moving. You could put these anywhere you want, but just try and keep your knife straight when you horizontal when you put the white in there. Wow, I'm really digging this. I'm really digging this painting. I think I want to make this turn a little here. Let me try it. I'm going to put a little snow under here. And try and get this peak to turn a little. And then you take a little bit of I left this brush out of the water. Just take a little bit of dark gray and just underneath the white here, kind of make it a little darker here. It just makes the mountain look like it's turning now. You see that? And you can do that. You can do that to any part of the mountain. The reason I did this because I saw this here. See how this one is turning here? So I thought, well, I saw that up there. I'll just do the same thing here. It makes it look cool. Makes it look like a ski resort or something. This looking pretty good. I gotta fix. I didn't finish my clouds. I'm gonna finish my clouds now. Let me fix this mountain here because it's kind of, you can't see this peak too good here. Just add some white in here. There we go. Now it brought that peak out. There we go. Let me do another cloud coming up here. I want to cover some of this old painting. underneath. I think I'm just going to put these streaks in here. You see these streaks? Let me try that first. See how it looks. Put a few streaks coming in. This is just straight titanium white. I'll probably put some shadows in here in a little bit. Yeah, those look cool. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Because when you first put the white on, it's pretty bright. You see how these kind of soaked in? So a lot of times with acrylic paint, at the end you got to come back if you want, and you can add more color to the top of your clouds to make them bright again if you want, or you can just leave them, let them soak in and look natural. I kind of like that look when it soaks in, okay, because it makes it look pretty natural. Oh, I got a green spot up there. You see that? I got to cover that with I don't have any blue left. I'm going to try the gray from the mountain here, see what happens. No, it's still green. I'll probably have to put a white cloud over that. I can't remember where that green came from. I think I touched it when I put this green in here. I touched it with my brush. Wow. I don't want to have a green spot up there. That's for sure. Let me put one more cloud down here, and that'll be it for the clouds. Put a streak here. Yeah, I just had the guy, the Dragon Master, was just in here. He does oil painting because he didn't think his acrylic looked like oil paint. Well, I told him you could get acrylic to look like oil. You just gotta know how to mix it, you know. Because to me that looks like an oil painting, even though it's acrylic. All right, now I'm going to try and do some detail work under here and lighten up underneath these trees a little bit. Wow. I think I kind of like this mountain the best. I didn't blend that in there. So I think I should put See if I can put some of the knife work back on these. Just a little bit. It'll add a little detail into the mountain up there. Yeah, that looks a lot better. All right, cool. I think I'm about done with this one. Let me put a few birds up there and see what it looks like. Since this is a paint over, I mean, you can see some of the old painting underneath. I'd probably sell this one pretty cheap because let me check this brush first. I think I need to clean it. Yeah, I wouldn't sell this one for full price because I painted over the top of another painting. If it would have been flat, then you wouldn't see all that stuff in there. I don't know if I can make birds because the brush is kind of there we go. Got some birds up there. Got to have some kind of creature in there to enjoy this painting, you know. If you just joined in, I'm off tomorrow. I am off tomorrow, so I don't have to go to bed early or anything. Put some branches in there. Look at that reflection. That looks so cool. That reflection there. Well, I really like this one. I really like it. I got some, try and put an edge out here. I don't want to put any bushes there because I don't want to ruin the look of this yellow right there. I like that. I'm going to highlight these bushes, but not the way I usually highlight them. just so it gets some separation in there. Because I want them to be dark. I think I'm going to lighten up the bottom though. I should put some dirt down here. Let me see where I am on time. 63 minutes. Look at that, guys. Girls. I got that one green spot up in the sky. I don't like it, but man, that came out pretty good. I got to remember this mountain, because I like that. I've never done that before, so I got to remember to do that on more of my mountains. It really makes it look cool. It gives it like a shape in there, like a cool zigzag shape. I'm trying to think if I want to put a little pink up in the sky, but I think I'm going to leave it like this because I'm getting a Van Gogh feel from it with the blue, the yellow, and the green. It's those are kind of the colors he used on a lot of his paintings. I mean, it doesn't look like Van Gogh. I mean, just the colors remind me of, especially this side over here. I think that's it. I think that's all I'm going to do. If you didn't see the beginning, make sure you go back and look at the beginning. It was crazy. I painted over something like this. I just painted right over the top of it. That's why you see all those lines up there. But wow. I'm going to throw this on my Twitter account, X account. Yep, I think that's all I'm going to do, guys. So I'm thanks for stopping in. Let me try and get rid of that green spot real quick, and then that'll be it. So I used cobalt blue. Trying to find it. Yeah, I used Utrecht. Have you ever used Utrecht paint? It's pretty good for landscapes. I should have told that guy, the Dragon Master, that there is a lot of good acrylic paint that you can make it look like an oil painting for sure. You just gotta buy the right paint. But I can use any paint. Uh, I can use Liquitex. I use them all. I use a lot of different brands. It doesn't bother me. I gotta get rid of this green spot up here. I think that did it. Yeah, it did. But that blue's a little lighter than I wanted. I like this dark look over here. Yeah, this blue right in here, I really like this dark. I just kind of messed it up because I didn't mix it right. So I have to just make it all lighter. There we go. Let me put a cloud up there now. I like the way the sky came out. Do do do. I don't know if I should put a cloud up in there because maybe I'll just make this one bigger. That'll work. All right, guys. I'm not going to highlight these trees because I like them dark like that. Because if the sun's out, it's covered or something by the sun, or it's just hitting over here, the sunlight. Could put some shadows out here. I mean, I'd only have one shadow on this guy here, but it's not worth it really, so there you go. All right, I'm done, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next live stream. Probably going to do one early in the morning because I'm off tomorrow. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys later. Cheers.